My mother and father were both physicians, and there were very few women in my mom's class when she went to the University of Texas. She graduated when she was 20 and then went to the University of Texas Medical School as well. Again, when she was in the labs, she told me that her professors used to walk by in the lab, stop and look at what people were doing with their research, and whenever they came to a woman, and there were only two of them that were in the class, one was my mom, the professor simply walked behind and moved on to the next man. So whatever gumption I had in my life starts with my mom when she was only 25 years old. And my dad had such admiration for her. They traded clients. My dad delivered babies. Mom was a pediatrician. She raised them. When they were 18 years old or so, they went back and became patients of my dad again. And it was a wonderful life, and I was so proud of both of them. I didn't want to stay in Texas. I had had a wonderful time in junior high school and high school. I had lots of friends, but I knew there was a world that I didn't know. So I asked my parents if we could find something called the Seven Sisters Colleges. It's all up east, and nobody I knew at all in my high school, which was very largely committed to students who were not likely to go on to a graduate college. It was very hard to find somebody who knew what schools there were that might be attractive. So my mom set out to do some research, and she arranged the following. We flew to Boston from Houston, Texas. My mom rented a car. The two of us got in the car and started our first visit with Harvard College. I was totally buffaloed. I could not understand what they wanted to know from me, and I was nervous and shaking the whole time. Do not check up on that one for me. It didn't discourage me, but we kept going. And we went from one of the great women's schools to another. In fact, it was Radcliffe, I should have said, instead of Harvard, because no women at Harvard then. We ended up in New York City, and the last place we went was Barnard College. I was in heaven. It was Barnard. It was across the street from Columbia College. It was in New York City, and everything in New York City was not like anything in Houston, Texas, and vice versa. I was accepted to Barnard and loved being there every minute that I was there.